Nowadays, a lot of people feel quite some confusion because there's so much happening in the world, there's so much fear. It feels like an apocalypse. There's natural disasters, organizations are crumbling, systems are dying. So what will the future bring? Now, quantum thinking has a certain answer for that. Apocalypse or quantum leap? What is your destiny in life? Joro sighs. His laptop is open and Miss Quantum looks at him. You seem worried, says Miss Quantum. Yes, Joro sighs again. If I look around me right now, it can be so discouraging. Our planet seems to be heading for an apocalypse. Natural disasters, social structures and organizations are stuck or crumbling. Freedoms are increasingly curtailed. Businesses are crashing. Dreams are crushed. Where is all this going? I often wake up with a lot of unrest in the region of my chest. Says Miss Quantum. Maybe you are preparing for discontinuity. Why are you using such a difficult word? Asks Joro with a painful look in his eyes. Leah, his daughter, laughs. I'm a butterfly. Playfully she dances around as a butterfly. Miss Quantum laughs. Maybe you are stuck somewhere between a caterpillar and a butterfly. You already know from quantum physics that we are all made up of tiny quantum particles. Electrons circle in an orbit around the nucleus of an atom like planets circle around the sun. Although there is something very mysterious happening within an atom. An electron moves discontinuously from orbit to orbit in an atom, which means that an electron disappears on one orbit and reappears in another orbit without moving through space. The particle makes a quantum jump, as it were, a true wonder. Wow, says Joro. So we are all made up of particles that are constantly making quantum jumps. What's more, everything around us consists of particles that constantly make quantum jumps. Could we then also make a quantum jump in our lives? A quantum leap? Joro asks. Life consists of quantum leaps if we give ourselves the chance to recognize them in our lives. The transition from an old reality to a new reality happens via a jump. If we consciously envision what our future will look like and at the same time take targeted action around it, we may see a little difference at first. That gives much invitation to be deceived and discouraged. Oh yes, I feel this so often. I want to create a new school for my daughter Leah, where she will be happy, but still figuring out how to create the funding for it. Are my dreams even possible? It's a thought that often pops up when circumstances don't show me directly the desired results. Miss Quantum moves on. Only it is important to know that a quantum jump happens in the moment. If you look at the transformation process of the butterfly, the caterpillar is growing in the cocoon, and the cocoon seems to become smaller and smaller from the caterpillar's perspective. At the end of the period, it seems that the cocoon has become so small that the caterpillar feels completely suffocated. Everything seems to give immense pressure. And suddenly the cocoon breaks and the butterfly finds itself in a new reality. This new reality does not come step by step. This new reality was always there, and when the time is right, the butterfly suddenly steps into a completely new environment and flies. Says Joro. Does this mean that we are also stepping through a cocoon phase with humanity? I can imagine that quite some people feel stuck, suffocated and tightened currently. Oh yes, Miss Quantum says. It can feel like stepping through a dark tunnel, and we can't trust what we see around us. We can only trust what we feel deep inside. That seed that wants to germinate, the dream that wants to be born, the light that wants to awaken. What we see is deceiving. And when we are finally ready to break through the cocoon, we see that the new reality was always there, just not visible, when you are deep in the cocoon. Oh, says Yoru. So I'm now currently in this cocoon phase. And what can I then do in the meantime when I'm in the middle of this stuck state? Cherish your dreams, nourish your dreams, awaken them and step towards your dreams, and trust your quantum leap from orbit to orbit, from an old reality to a new reality. You can do it, 'cause you are. Yoru thinks about the school he wants to build for his daughter Leah. Yes, he should keep faith in this dream. Whatever happens, he will prepare his quantum jump. If you like this video, be sure to like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank you for making a choice to become a conscious creator in your own reality. Also check my previous video, Is it possible to miss the boat of my life mission? For a further deep dive in quantum thinking.
The sound in the space stretches time in your veins. Your heart's pumping thoughts, creating forms, flesh and blood.